Who wants to get scared?
Let me finish my mango.
Right, finish your manger. Welcome to a fresh, new, auld lang syne bowl of soup.
Oh, 2017!
Woody wup, wubbity wup. I am your host for this podcast, Lawrence Sontag, and I'm joined by three fine gentlemen: Adam Kovic,
So,
Bruce Green,
hello.
and James Willens.
Hi.
Also, Elise is here. Hey. She's still dying.
Microphone, Elise. Into the microphone.
If you saw last week's episode, you may notice odd similarities.
Like we're wearing the same shirts.
Like we're sitting in the same room.
I put in a jacket.
I put on this shirt. Been a whole week, and I put the shirt back on again.
Wow.
Did you Monday shirt?
Did you wash it?
No, I wanted to make it seem like these were filmed back to back as a humorous prank on the audience.
You're a funny guy.
Gotcha.
A regular carrot top.
That's me. Nothing but jokes. Jokey jokes. This bowl of dude soup's brought to you by Blue Apron. You can check out this week's menu and get your first 3 meals for free with free shipping by going to blueapron.com/soup. I'll hit you more with delicious food talk later. First, we got a brand new year ahead of us, and maybe it will be better than last year.
What do you mean maybe? It is.
It's got to be better.
You look forward, Lawrence. You never look back. You always look forward.
only
Right, you
looking
can't learn
forward.
anything from looking behind you.
Never.
You should have learned from those Fast and Furious films you keep talking about.
Oh yeah, Furious 8, Fate of the Furious coming out, 2017.
They don't have rear view mirrors.
No,
They should have called it Fate.
Because of F8.
Fate.
They did.
Yeah.
They did, but no one would get it. So they had to do this instead.
What are we playing right now?
Playing Resident Evil 7, dog.
PC?
Yeah, the demo came out on PC.
I didn't know that.
It did. We're gonna beat it right now.
Yeah.
Dong. So yeah, Resident Evil 7 is probably gonna be the first big release of 2017. Let me check.
Oh, yeah?
Let me check the date on my
Yeah,
notes here.
what month is
I
it?
am-
January 24th.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's right here.
Oh my
basically.
god. And we know almost nothing about it, even though there's a demo.
Yeah, well, the demo's starting to flesh everything out. It's got combat. It's got
Does it have zombies?
no zombies.
It's like a
Technically,
slop,
Resident Evil
slop
hasn't had-
monster.
Yeah, it's got
Slot
Mulder.
monsters?
Yeah.
I think.
Oh
they
yeah,
call
we
them.
might get to it on this.
We'll definitely get
edition.
to it on this. But yeah, it's got Mulder. It's I don't know. They haven't been zombies since Resident Evil 3. Bruce, surprised you didn't know that.
Jeez, get over it.
Surprised you didn't know that.
What are they then?
They were
No,
kind of
They were
zombies.
Las
viral.
Plagas,
Yeah.
Those are zombies.
and now they're
No,
BOWs.
they're like
Bruce.
different zombies because they're not dead.
They're bioorganic weapons,
They're alive.
Bruce.
Oh my
it's a-
They're
gosh.
Spanish.
It's a parasite. It's not a
speak
zombie
Spanish.
virus.
Oh my-
Really,
myself.
it's tomato.
They're able to
Don't
use
worry about it.
pitchforks.
Yeah. Watch out. And when you blow their heads off, giant tentacle things come out and they swipe
And you
at
gotta shoot those too.
So zombies.
Did you know?
It's pretty much.
Did you know that they never pop out during the day? And if you use a flash grenade, it kills them instantly because they're weak to light. You
Did you
didn't
get
know
that?
I didn't know that, and now I do, and I don't care.
You are now a Resident Evil 4 master.
What will come out after Resident Evil?
I'm glad you asked.
4?
Who wants to take over the spooky?
Oh, here.
All right, there we go.
You go.
So here are the big releases in the first quarter of 2017 because that's about all that's been locked
Always
down.
look forward, never look back.
Yep.
That's right. February 9th,
Fate.
Neo.
Forest Fire.
Fate of the Furious.
Nope.
Wait, what? Neo?
Neo. It's the Dark Soulsy game, except it's kind of like Onimusha cross Dark Souls. It's how every gaming blog refers to it. You're a samurai man in feudal Japan.
How's it spelled?
Oh yeah.
Nioh.
Yeah.
Oh,
That,
right. Yes.
See,
yes.
because
Everyone
I hear
says it's like
Neo
Bloodborne.
From
Yep.
the Matrix.
I think Neo.
That was really loud. I'm sorry.
You timed it. You timed it when the baby doll falls, and I wasn't looking at it, so it didn't matter.
So, okay. So, we got pretty far in this, but in VR style, which is harrowing, by the way. Talking it about Resident Evil 7.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, James can attest to it. It's, the sound design will fuck with
Oh
you
my
more
God.
than anything
It's-
else.
So the only thing about this game in VR is that like you can turn your head like this, right? But then if you want to go like this, you still have to click the stick.
Yeah, you got it.
And it's like it almost like it's like a tick tick like on a clock going from minute to
Got it.
minute.
Yeah, you flick the stick to the
So
edge.
like you basically
That turns you
walk
45
here
degrees.
and then you go, who's around that corner? You like lean in, hello, and then you have to go, tick 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 tick
Oh,
to there.
I see. Okay.
But you know what that's like? That's exactly like Resident Evil. Playing this game in VR is like playing Resident Evil 1 through 3 from the first-person perspective, down to the fact that you turn really slow, It's got the door opening sequence where it's like, and you have to like peek inside.
Yep.
Which used to just fade to black and it'd be a door on a
and there'd
black
just be a
background.
polygonal door.
But doesn't that kind of shows you what masters of horror they were with the original Resident Evil?
Yeah.
Because they used camera angles and loading screens to scare you.
Yeah, and
Which
the
is awesome.
It was a ripoff of Alone in the Dark, but yes, you are correct.
One of the. He's
Which
right.
no, I'm saying
Fine.
He's right.
No, I'm saying.
Alone in the Dark are masters of horror.
Well, no, not really. No, I think. Well,
no,
it's-
you're wrong,
it's-
Bruce.
It's the whole Apple thing where it's like, okay.
Oh, they did it better. I see.
Yeah.
Oh.
They took a concept that had already been done and said, well, let's make it better because when that dog jumped through the fucking window for the first time,
That was really scary.
Yes, and then you controlled like a tank, which made the game very
Yeah,
tense.
but you control like a tank again, provided you play it in VR. But you still turn really slowly. One of the things I love about 7, playing it in VR, and I guess also playing it traditionally, is that the lighting is so pinched in and close.
Yeah.
Unless you're in a lit room like this hallway, you typically can't see more than 5 feet in front of you, which to me is super similar to the camera angle tricks they'd play on you in Resident Evil 1. So you'd walk into a room, and the camera would be like up in the corner, like looking down at you. So you would see yourself and the wall that you entered in on,
Right.
but you couldn't see across the room.
Yep.
But you
But
could hear
But you'd hear that sound effect of like feet
something
shuffling.
yeah.
Just-
So you'd be like, I have to walk forward, and I know that something's there, but I don't know where it is. And that sensation has been recreated perfectly in Resident Evil 7.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
But so the entire game's not going to be first person, right?
Oh, it is. I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's so cool.
This is the game.
Hey.
It's just.
Do you think the whole game will be in VR, Lawrence?
I think yeah. That's. I mean,
Wow.
they haven't said that it won't be.
That's
so-
cool. That's cool.
Oh, and also if you finish the teaser, you get a coin that carries over into the full game.
Yeah, we're gonna get that coin.
Get that
Alright,
coin.
let's do
I
it.
don't know what the coin does.
I'm gonna
but-
need the VHS tape. Should I? Because then I can get it to that other drawer.
I haven't done a full playthrough. This
That's right.
game, so I don't know. Oh yeah, because then you can get the lockpick.
Yeah,
and
because I already have
and,
the.
and then you get the axe.
I already have
you
the
can
fuse,
fight the
yeah.
Molder. I don't know if you can kill the Molder. A lot of people.
You can.
You can. Okay.
That's the really good ending is if you can kill it without getting touched.
That's. Oh yeah. So okay. So
'Cause if you can kill it. If you get touched, then you get infected and die.
February 9th, Neo, because you guys all played through Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3.
Both
We're
of
just
them.
hungry
In
for more.
entirety.
I actually played through them 4 or 5 times each.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
Bruce has that kind of time.
I do.
Did the level one
there
challenge.
was
And
a
I don't
brief-
have a PS4, so I had to come here to work and do it in the middle of the night.
We didn't have a PS4 here either because that got stolen. We
Oh, yeah. That's right.
have to bring in our own PS4.
I was just sitting here in the middle of the night. Gotta be Bloodborne.
Well, Bloodborne was fun. I liked it.
Did you beat it?
Yeah. I'm looking forward to Neo. I also finished Dark Souls 3, and I beat a hard optional boss. He flew around on a griffin through lightning, and it was really tough.
Quintessential gamer.
You have
What is
more
it?
time than any of us.
Yeah.
I just don't. I think I don't do the normal life things you guys do. I don't watch TV.
I watch a shitload of TV.
See?
Instead of that, I could be playing games. Yes.
Well, you also have situations where Stephanie is just going to sit down and then she's going to do her own thing.
I-
She's like, I'm going to be doing my own thing for 6.5
I've been slipping
hours.
drugs to her in small doses this entire year.
Elise and I always try, and I think it's because sometimes our interest in like, oh, this television or this game is both appeals to us. It can't be the thing where it's like, I'm just gonna play it and you do your own thing because she wants to play it too.
I've also, in the history of mankind, I've only seen 2 homes that have 2 TVs side by side where people have a couch. One of them was in Grumpy Old Men, I believe,
Really?
where Jack Lemmon and his son had 2 TVs and they went, and it was a joke.
Yeah.
So they could watch 2 of their own shows at the same time. And Lawrence and Stephanie, who have 2 TVs side by
Well,
side.
and then right behind them, 2 computers.
and
side
2
by
computers,
side.
yeah.
It's the dream. James and I are almost at the 2 computers set up.
Do
Almost
it.
there, baby.
We're getting
it.
there.
I mean, 2 computers is fine, but the 2 TVs, I was like,
Yeah.
this is next level
So she
relationship.
can play
goals.
Overwatch,
Yeah.
and I can do whatever I want.
And I built Elise that computer. I bought Elise a computer and assembled the
let her
already
use it.
pre-assembled pieces, and then she immediately downloaded Owlboy.
Elbow.
It's okay though. She's kind of half asleep watching me play Final Fantasy
Yeah.
15,
You guys
which
are
is
doing
my
a lot of
only
looking
hope.
Now I just come home from work and sleep,
Yeah.
so I don't do anything.
because of the sickness.
It's Munchausen's by proxy. That I'm only. It's not because I have a mental illness where I want her to rely on me. You know, Munchausen's by proxy.
Yeah, of course.
It's that so that way I can game.
Yeah, he's drugging me.
You
so
guys
I
are doing
can
a lot of
play
looking
games.
back.
Yeah, we got to look forward.
Look for guys.
Yeah, Owlboys.
Future.
That
Owl's
was
Boy's the
last
future.
year.
Yeah,
It's the
this is
future.
3008.
I wanna-
That's 2000 and late.
I want to.
Oh man.
Oh man.
February 14th, For Honor.
Oh yeah. I had fun playing that.
Me too.
We should challenge Achievement Hunter.
We should challenge Achievement Hunter. It's
I
true.
think I missed out on that original one. So.
Do you think they'll stay up
you
late?
did miss
You
out
weren't, you
on
weren't
it.
here. Elise did amazing.
She did really good.
She played
just
so well.
fucking Barbarian charged like all kinds of dudes over the edge. There was like a spike pit, and she just went, knocked him into the
But
spike pit.
I had some time with the game before we played because I had played it at an event
Yeah.
for about an hour.
Still
so-
played well, Elise.
Charlatan.
You still played well.
Everyone shits on Elise for not being good at games, even
played-
though it's all games that she like has never played. Oh, headphones.
Well, the Owl Boy. You call me when we do the.
And then lo and
There's
behold,
no multiplayer.
Yeah, we're
lo
not
and behold, the one game Elise has played had a time experience playing, and all of a sudden, tra-la, she is actually good at it.
Look, you can play Final Fantasy 15. I won't stop you.
Yeah, you can't stop me. I'm in it now. I'm with my boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you live your fuckboy fantasy.
Prompto and Ignis.
I was so afraid that I'd be the only one who liked Final Fantasy 15.
Ignis is like, I will drive.
I feel like I'd really like this game if I could play it on PC.
It's so relaxing.
I really like. I feel
It's
on
really-
Xbox.
It's really
It's on
relaxing.
Xbox?
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not
on
gonna play it
Xbox.
on Xbox.
There's a missed opportunity
anything on
for
PC.
you guys to do a parody sketch that
You
the
guys are
four
still
of you.
looking
Absolutely.
A lot of looking
Everybody-
back.
100%
Yes.
correct. And I thought actually a lot about that. And I read a rumor that there could possibly be 4-player DLC coming out for Final Fantasy 15. I read
Really?
that somewhere. Yep.
No shit.
I don't even know how that would work.
I don't know either, but
But
we
hey,
all get to be. Who'd you
I'll
say?
take it.
Prompto and Ignis.
Prompto, Ignis, Noctis,
Gladiolus.
and
and then the guy that sucks dick.
Sperminus.
What?
Premium.
No, he's awesome, dude. Gladio's your workhorse. You don't want to.
I took his jacket off. Like,
Yeah,
you
me
won't
too.
be needing
I
it.
took all their jackets off because it had better stats.
No, it didn't. Their HP goes down, brah.
No, but their stats
Stop.
go
They have
up.
less HP,
Stop,
brah.
stop looking at the past.
I
Final
want
Fantasy.
Look
You
to
know
the
what?
future.
I don't want a game with bros. I want to be alone in the wilderness in Breath of the Wild.
So yeah,
Fantasy 15.
that doesn't have a release date, so that's
Oh, it's
cool.
March, isn't it? March, Lawrence.
It is not March.
No.
That has not been announced.
Well, not confirmed, but in my heart, I know it's coming this spring, Lawrence.
All right,
My
you believe in
heart.
that. You believe in that as hard as you
How
can.
how close did Twilight Princess came out with the
Yeah,
Wii,
with
right?
Wii.
Came out in December.
And it got delayed on the GameCube so that it could come out with the Wii. So
Meow, meow.
thought
meow,
is Breath
meow,
of the Wild
meow.
is ready for Wii U, but
Meow.
we're waiting for some
Some are
Switch
saying
action.
it's not going to come out on the Wii U.
Yeah.
Really?
Some are
Yeah.
saying. I don't know about that. I think
Fuck
it's
it,
gonna come out.
yeah. Get people to buy
The Switch.
buy a
Switch.
Switch.
Yeah.
Okay, well, speaking
I'm getting
of,
one.
Speaking of Switch,
I need more consoles in my life.
I need something to do on the plane.
Switch will come out in. Switch is going to come out next year. January 13th is the reveal event. So that's when we will know what Switch is for sure. That's when they're going to show us the launch lineup. That's when they're going to really detail everything about it. So we're up on it too. Finally, the wait is over. Even though the specs leaked and they're not hot at all.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It
well,
does not matter.
I mean, it does matter, but fundamentally, it won't eventually.
It's like it's all the people who complain. They're like the iPhone specs are way less than like my badass Android phone. Yada yada yada. It's like yeah, but people are gonna optimize. They'll find ways. They'll
Well,
make it
that's
work.
what Nintendo does.
Yeah,
they know
exactly.
they know how to make software.
Well,
Yeah.
and the biggest thing about Switch that Wii U and no other Nintendo platform had is they actually support third-party dev tools. So it supports like the Vulkan API.
Oh.
It supports. I don't think direct. I think it supports OpenGL.
That's a step in the right direction.
So does that include Unity?
I think Unity is in there. Yeah. And Unity is
Ooh.
actually a pretty bitchin' engine. A lot of people associate it with early access and kind of games that barely work, but it's
Oh,
could
yeah,
be a bit of a
especially
workhorse.
for mobile, too, having Unity support.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting, and especially what my biggest question mark with Switch is to what degree that they will try and push the mobile angle, because the screen is multi-touch, so it can run Android stuff. It can run it. Yeah, I'm drinking a soda. It can run.
It's like Darth Vader.
It can run. I mean, it's essentially an NVIDIA Shield. So all of the and they're partnering with NVIDIA to provide an API layer on it. So all the tools are there. All the Resident Evil 7 scares. All the tools are there for it to actually be a system that's easy to develop on. But remains to be seen. I think
If it's a nice hybrid of an Android device, like an Android tablet, and a Nintendo console that plays games like Smash Brothers, and it is capable of playing a back library of or back catalog of Nintendo games,
GameCube games, too.
Can
yeah,
it do that?
Game,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
they
gonna
announced
have
GameCube.
Well,
catalog.
holy shit!
Yeah, man.
Super Mario
Man.
Sunshine, baby.
Switch comes out in March.
So they've only said it's going to be Q1.
People are saying, well, they say that before fiscal year, before end of fiscal
Right,
year, and typically
right.
that's March.
Yeah, yeah. No,
So-
sorry. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. So yeah, their fiscal ends in March, and man, by virtue of them only announcing it by fiscal, that has to be a sort of board of directors decision.
Yeah.
Which is like, no, you're putting it out fiscal 2016.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So in that case, it's probably going to be, the latest it possibly can, so they can get more stock, so the games can be ready for launch. So whatever broken-ass version of their own Nintendo network they're going to roll out with this will also not work day one. Man, I bought a Wii U on launch, and that thing could not connect to the internet for like a month.
Yep.
That's a little harsh, more like a week.
Why not?
The Nintendo network just wasn't working. It was getting slammed, which is silly considering no one was buying Wii U's.
Remember when you got to watch that fun little cinema of all the little guys transferring your stuff?
Yeah. They all
I wish
pick up
they
your
just
stuff
transferred it.
All the Pikmins.
I wish they had just transferred it.
Well, they do. Nintendo does cute shit where they're like, "Oh, we're downloading your game. 4 more boxes."
Yeah.
Like, how many megabytes?
plonk.
Is that?
Yeah,
How long is that
Only
going to
3
take?
more plunk plonks.
Nintendo. Shut up with your stupid Pikmin and just tell me how long it's going to take.
The Pikmin have almost arrived to the Pluta. Fuck off!
I love it.
You're
I know
downloading
you
it
do.
8
It's
coins
for
per
you.
mushroom minute.
It's for you and every cute Japanese,
Captain Toad
sexless
Treasure
Japanese
Tracker
individual out
2
there.
on the Switch is what I'm saying.
I do love about
Bringing it back.
I do love about it's kind of a blessing and a curse how Japanese developers for some reason refuse to believe or acknowledge that anything else has ever been made. So they tend to reinvent everything, like UI, menus,
So
user
weird.
experience
It's such a
stuff.
weird thing.
I always thought
very
that with, not to get too caught in the past, but I always thought that was really
We are
fascinating.
looking forward.
Well, like Final Fantasy VII was the first Final Fantasy I played, and then it went to 8, and 7 had a materia system, which was how they did all the magic and all that spell, and then they switched it to like I think it was a job system.
Draw injunction
Oh, draw!
system.
Oh
Draw,
man, draw
yeah.
injunction. Which I was like, this
Your
is a complete-
guardian false.
It was my first time going from one Final Fantasy to another, and I went, "What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
This is very confusing. This is a completely different game." It's kind of funny that it still was a Final Fantasy game, but
And they're still doing that.
Yep.
yeah, no, they do it every time.
Every
it's
Final
always different.
Fantasy is mechanically different.
Yeah.
And it's hard to kind of.
But that's I've seen that most true in Final Fantasy games, where they seem to just get bored of their own thing and go, "What? We'll try it again."
Yeah.
Do
make a new
better.
thing. Adam.
What's up, girl?
There's a fun little thing for you, a little treat.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
No.
Fuck.
Halo Wars 2, February 21st.
Yeah,
Did you like Halo Wars?
it was okay, but now it's coming to PC, so I'm a bit more interested. Haven't had an interest in an RTS in a long time.
Yeah.
Actually, the new Dawn of War looks pretty awesome.
Warhammer, or you mean Dawn of War 3?
Dawn of War 3.
Oh, okay. 'Cause
Dawn of
it
War
was,
1 was the shit.
Total War is what I was thinking of.
Yeah, not Total War. No, the Warhammer
No,
RTS stuff. I like single player RTS, so yeah, I'll enjoy that.
Do you enjoy that window into Halo lore? They're fighting what the Super Brute who kills all the people.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm into it.
It's still like way pre Halo 1 times, right? Because Halo Wars was the full scale Covenant conflict with all the Spartans running around.
I'm gonna level with you, Lawrence. After Halo 5, I kind of stopped caring about the Halo story.
No!
Sorry, guys.
Last one.
But what happened with Majesty meets the aliens?
He's right.
Well, no, it's it was the glowy aliens that had bits and the.
Oh yeah, that's right. You fight the glowy aliens, the Protoss.
No, there was like a tall dude, the gatekeeper or something.
The flood.
But you had to
The
kill him.
Didac.
No, that was
Oh.
4.
Yeah.
5 had a new one, but you would blow him up, and then he'd just be like, I can just reform like a lot.
Oh, him.
And then you had to fight like 3 of them because they were like, blah, we
Shit.
ran out of ideas.
I'm doing a bad job. I should remember this because you fight him a lot in
Yeah,
Warzone.
you do. Boy, it doesn't matter. Whatever. February 28th, Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm excited for that.
That's cool.
I'm excited for that too.
Yeah.
The
It's
thing
also
that-
using the same engine as Death Stranding.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. They partnered
So-
with Gorilla. That's so crazy.
Kind of a cool way to get like a little look at what Death Stranding's tech will be using. Not that it really matters, but
Yeah.
kind of cool to see like this. I like Gorilla as a developer. I think they make very pretty stuff.
I agree.
The most recent Killzone was really, really cool.
Very.
Shadowfall?
Yeah.
I
yeah.
loved that one.
That was a gorgeous game.
Yeah.
Shadowfall was amazing because it had the audacity to be slow sometimes. I know that's weird for a Killzone game, but
It felt slow, but I mean, like, it was beautiful.
it was
gorgeous.
beautiful, and there were extended sequences where you'd just be tromping through an amazingly huge environment.
Yeah.
And it was like, you are here, your pip is over there, just go. And it was just this wide open space, and you could just explore wherever you wanted. It had that cool grapple system so you could navigate around. Man, felt great. So Horizon, now that I've seen more gameplay of it, it's definitely more of like it's Far Cry, or rather it's like There's a crafting system. You pick up leaves and then you grind up the leaves and you put them in a vial and then you can drink the vial to restore your life bar.
It's like a weird mix of like The Last of Us, Ark, and Far Cry. It's got a lot going for it. So
Yeah, the world looks amazing. I hope it's just going to be like a Vista game where every 20 minutes or so you like climb a hill and then there's just a bunch of robot dinosaurs walking around. So yeah, I'm really excited for that. Nier Automata on March 7th. So I didn't ever play.
Lawrence's dreams things.
What is that? What is that?
I never played the original, but it's a cult classic. A lot of people like the Nier. There's a dead rat in there. So scary.
That's a big rat.
I think it's a rabbit. No, it's a rat. Okay, never mind. But yeah, that's Nier Automata. It's one of those sequels that everybody would like bring up. It was like, oh, if you could have any sequel to anything, what would it be?
And everybody says Nier Automata.
I've never heard that once.
what
I'm
kind of
hanging
game
out with
is
the
it?
wrong
A certain
people.
class of hyper dorks say Nier. It's an RPG. It's like an action RPG.
Okay.
But
You can have it. It's all yours.
yeah, I've been meaning to
You know,
play Nier.
I know we're only gonna get one copy here, Lawrence. You can borrow it
It's
for as long
Lawrence's,
as you
yeah.
need.
I still need to play the original.
Adam's like, but you got to bring it back.
Yeah.
Speaking of Lawrence games, on April 4th, Persona 5. Yeah,
People like Persona.
They do.
I
They
do
love
like Persona. I'm excited. I haven't finished Persona 4 yet. I've been playing
What's
that
going
game
to
for
be better,
about a
Lawrence?
decade.
Persona 5 or Final Fantasy 15? Which one's going to be better, Lawrence? Tell me right now.
I'm gonna say 15,
There you go.
but
That's
Persona
what I wanted
5
to
is
hear.
probably gonna be real
Can
good.
I play Persona 5 without having played Persona?
Yes, absolutely. So all the Persona. Hold on, let me catch my breath real quick.
Hold on, he's going to put on his quintessential gamer hat.
There it is. All of the Persona games are in the Shin Megami Tensei universe, or Mega 10, as the nerds say. So they're
Adam's falling asleep.
Adam, wake up! They're all barely related. Like you'll catch cameos from one character in another game.
I know, right?
But
Oh.
it's not substantial enough that there's a whole lot of value in
I
playing them
agree,
all.
Lawrence.
I'm telling him not to play them.
Oh.
This is a weird character break for me.
I heard Persona 4.
So
I think
Adam,
was
if you-
only had a lot of.
Here, Adam, we'll get you into Persona. First of all, you need to get Babelfish, and then you got to learn the Japanese because fuck you, you're not playing dubbed. And then second of all,
really?
we're gonna move to Japan. Third of all, we're gonna be best Japanese friends, and we're gonna play Persona together and talk about how anime best friends we are.
Lawrence, who's your best girl?
All of them. That's what I always say. Even the fox.
Has Lawrence ever played this game, or is he lying right now? He said all of them. He should have named a name.
I like Chie, but
Yay!
Oh, there we go.
She's
That's what
high-
I wanted to hear.
high kick
I
girl.
agree with Lawrence.
Yeah, Chie.
Chie is the best.
she's
I'm
spunky.
more of a other one kind of
You
guy.
strike me as a Mitsurugi kind of guy. Wait,
Yes.
that's the guy from Soul Calibur.
Yes, that is correct.
Fuck, the
But
redhead
Chie
from Three.
has an innocence that Mitsuri does not have. She's
That's
a little
true.
bit more.
Mitsuri, that was-
I would also agree.
No, I'm Mitsurugi.
I disagree.
Choked up.
So
James is attracted to power. I think he'd like getting stepped on by her.
real quick, back to Resident Evil demo that we're playing
We're
here.
looking back.
What do we do?
Or forward. Wait.
Right now, I have a lockpick.
Find the molder. It's in the mold area, right? Where?
Well, but I don't have the gun, and I didn't ever find the thing that attaches to the dummy finger.
The gun is in the toilet.
Yes,
So you have to.
but I have to do
put
something with
water
the
in there?
dummy finger.
Oh, you have to empty the blood out first of the toilet?
Yeah,
I think you combine the dummy finger with like a
with something else made out of celluloid.
Oh, you need. I bet you need to put that thing in the pipe.
He tried.
So you need to put. I know, but what can you put in the pipe if it's not the dummy
You
finger?
need a crank or something.
Yeah, you need some
Yes.
sort of.
Resident Evil
But-
shit.
I
What?
need to get
What was in the room that had the mold monster in it? Because I got in there and then got my ass shit on.
shit
in.
a key.
You shit in my
I
ass.
think it's like one of the keys to get out.
thing
It's
that-
the upstairs key.
Oh, it's the window key, right?
window key.
There you go.
But I don't want to go confront the mold monster.
Just don't get touched. Just get in, get out.
I can't because they cover the door. The door gets blocked. That's why Lawrence was unable to run away when we tried doing
I
it
thought I was
because they blocked the door.
trying to be clever.
How about one of us looks it up on our phone while we talk about
do
more
it.
games?
We've tried
All right.
looking it up before. Right now I have a lockpick, a dummy finger, but I need to combine that with something.
So you want me to see, like, Google how to get gun and Resident
What
Evil
is
7?
dummy finger combined with?
Celluloid.
Here's
Something else
here's
made
some
us
to be announced releases for 2017 because
Oh, yeah.
I was looking forward. Shenmue 3. Shenmue 3 coming up.
That's not
2017.
coming out.
Do we really think it's going to come out?
Oh,
Oh, right into the mic. I'm sorry, guys.
I really can't wait for Shenmue 3 because we're definitely going to play it on.
Are we?
Oh, absolutely. Are you kidding? Come
Never
on.
finished Shenmue 1.
Yep.
I know that.
Nobody watched it.
Because it was stupid. But we're gonna play Shenmue 3. For
Remember how
sure.
long we played that game and how like he had literally made it 2 blocks away from his house?
Yes, I
There's-
do.
I'm down by the docks.
Gotta buy those capsule toys.
The super giant eyes. I'm looking for my father. Your father's dead, idiot.
Anime, Mass Effect Andromeda.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Live your dreams in space.
Yep.
I guess.
What?
Nothing they've shown for it has gotten me excited.
Yeah.
As someone who isn't a already bought in Mass Effect fan.
I am a Mass Effect fan. I enjoyed all those
too.
games in their own different
was.
little ways.
3 sucked dick.
Yeah, it wasn't great, honestly.
It was just the hyper simplification. It frustrates me because I could tell when I get it. You need to sell video games, fine, but please don't laser target the most palatable, broadly appealing game, because then that makes sure that it's the least memorable, most boring ass shit.
It's kind of crazy because 2 had the least impact on the story and the world.
story doesn't matter.
Well, no, story doesn't matter because it's a video game. But man, 2 was the best Mass Effect, in my personal opinion, because of it was just so it was character driven. It was 100% character driven, and then the build up to the end was pretty cool. The worst part is the boss you fight at the end is a Terminator.
Yeah, Terminator baby.
That's all it really is. But
Baby.
most of that game was so damn cool.
Do you have the
Got
back
to see
door key?
Miranda's shrink wrap donk.
Have you used it?
no.
Okay, go to the back
Oh, yeah,
door.
Miranda's butt
Take
was
it to the
awesome.
door in question. Insert the key, but do not open the door.
Fucking ridiculous.
Oh.
Insert the key.
got scared.
do not
Okay.
open the door.
Okay.
So what's that?
Speaking of donks, I don't know, segue, whatever. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Supposed to
Yeah,
come out
yay.
2017. I'm excited, man. Mostly because.
Okay.
You got
Done.
it? Done. Okay. Hold on. So, pinch the ammo on the door. Open the basement with the key you obtain on the other hand. Once you're downstairs, take the lockpick in the left-hand corner of the room and continue on. Oh, okay. Take the lockpick in the left-hand corner of the room and then continue on into the room with the hanging body bags.
Oh,
Take
okay.
the valve handle from the table.
Yep.
There it is.
Okay, yes, but that's what cued in the mold monster.
No, I
last
went into
time.
the next room. The
Oh.
mole monster's in the next room with like
So
a
go to
baby
the
doll or
hanging body
something.
bags, get the valve
When we
handle.
played this and we were doing VR, I had read that part, and
Yeah.
after
Adam did-
Lawrence grabbed the thing, I was like, "Go back, go back." He goes,
Yeah.
"No, I want to explore." And then the mold monster came out. And
We,
he died.
we goaded him on to explore.
I mean, you were a great sport, Adam, for being very.
I wanted you.
he,
to
implicit
he had
with
the
the
answers,
directions.
but he didn't throw them away.
That's right. I did the courageous thing and died.
Do you think a Marvel vs. Capcom game is going to be good without
Head out as quickly
X-Men?
as possible.
Yes.
Okay.
I think Capcom's treatment of Marvel characters
thinking
is
Mike
the
Tyson.
best. So, and if
It
anything,
just sucks that Wolverine and like Magneto aren't in it.
Yeah,
They're
whatever.
Such
Grab
cool
it, Ron.
characters.
they are cool characters, but there's plenty of other Marvel fodder to deal with, and I'm confident.
There's a box.
Oh,
Here's
shit.
what happens.
Oh, he put it there. Did you see
what
the guy?
happens.
Did you see the guy? Oh,
Oh, fuck me.
that actually fucked with me a little bit.
Don't get touched.
Ah.
Knock,
Yeah,
his
yeah.
ass
Nice,
over.
nice. Oh, shit. He went
got
right
this.
through it. Glitched right through it.
You got.
Oh, he's
touched.
chomping on you. He's chomping on you real good. Oh,
So you got
God, I'm
touched.
so tense.
Bad news.
What other games are
I
coming
don't
out?
really know what I was supposed to do there.
It just says take the valve handle and go as quickly as possible.
Prey from Arcane
Yay!
coming up. You can turn into a coffee cup.
It's new Bioshock.
Yeah.
To a coffee cup.
Reminds me of nobody played this. Geist. You guys remember that?
I remember, guys.
Yeah.
GameCube game.
Yeah.
It's garbage.
Yeah, it wasn't great. Concept was cool.
Okay.
And there we go.
That's stupid. That sucks.
You
I know.
are
That's what,
dead.
I don't know why it says that, but it does.
What? Resident Evil, man. So it's classic. It's got to tell you. It's got to let
Also,
you know.
it says try kicking one of the body bags to stun the enemy to buy you some extra time. Exit the basement completely and head
Doesn't
back.
say
Are you
anything.
supposed to axe through the door to break the box?
Does it say anything about the
Wait.
fact that sometimes you hit the body bag and he glitches through it and grabs you?
No.
What if you
No.
break the box?
I'm pretty
before you
sure.
go?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can shoulder charge the door. Like they're. I think they're.
Yeah,
there's a-
but it takes time.
it does take time.
That's what it's saying. Stun the enemy, and then I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, guys, this is it. 2017 game of the year, all years. Red Dead Redemption 2.
Holy
Oh
crap!
yeah, you're right.
It's coming.
Wait, what month?
I'm sorry. I believe
None.
it's called Red Dead Revolver 3 or
I think-
something.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just 2017, I think,
Yeah.
is what it's on. And yeah, I really hope that those overbearing nerds who corrected everybody carry that to their grave. I want that written on your tombstone, nerds.
I was wrong.
Red Dead Redemption 3. Red Dead Revolver 3. Rawr. I love when
I
they
feel like
announce
most of the people that say that probably weren't alive when Red Dead Revolver came out.
Probably. I would guarantee 95% of them probably never played Red Dead Revolver.
Well, I mean, you also
It wasn't that great.
just going through the history of it all. You know, good on Rockstar for taking a game that probably didn't do that great and saying, "Hey, let's make a GTA Western,"
Yeah.
and then making it pretty damn good.
Well, it's because they saw potential in it. Because they were
Yeah.
like, "This is a good game. We made a good game."
I just love that
And
Rockstar does
shit.
whatever they want, and it's always amazing.
Yep.
Like
Goddamn.
ping pong or bully, like the weirdest game concepts, but they turn into great experiences.
Yeah. Holy crap! Red Dead's coming out next year.
That
They say that it is.
yeah, that's
Did
the going
they?
theory. I don't think they put a date on it. To
Yeah, I
be
was gonna
frank.
say.
But they
Wait.
said 2017.
Did the trailer say 2017? I think it did.
I don't know. It did, but it didn't say when.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you want to, you can go run straight to the mold monster.
I'll do
try it
one of
again.
these.
You know, you
I have to
watch
get
the
all
trailer?
the
No, no.
Oh, you do.
parts and stuff though.
Red Dead Redemption 2 release date.
But yeah, that game's gonna be fucking sweet. I don't
It just
even.
says 2017.
Yeah.
And that's for PS4 and Xbox One. Nothing for PC yet.
Oh,
as,
yeah.
as they do, it'll be out in a year afterwards. But everything they showed in the trailer looked drop dead gorgeous. So.
And also, man, games like GTA 5, those games are worth buying twice.
Yeah.
And I think I bought it 3 times: 360, Xbox One, and PC.
Me too.
That game is one of the few games that I'm comfortable saying is worth $250.
Yeah, no, it's true. We played it enough.
We're still playing it.
Yeah. Oh,
Don't play it
man.
well, but
Actually, I think I'm at 300 because I bought a shark card. Oh no, wait, I got reimbursed for that. Well, 250 then. But yeah, it's Red Dead.
oh, the life of a YouTube lord. I need a Nintendo Switch because I'm on a plane all the time. I get reimbursed for shark cards.
Actually, I want a Nintendo Switch because 2 TVs isn't enough. I want to have something going on both televisions and then be playing a game.
And have your phone.
Do you
Yeah,
ever
and on my
do you
phone.
ever just sit and think somewhere, Lawrence?
Yeah, when I'm in the shower.
On his phone.
For the 10 minutes you're in the shower,
Jerking
off?
Yeah, when I work out.
How do you guys jerk off in the shower?
How?
Do you
use
soap?
your hand?
But I need visual stimulation.
Hand in water. Okay, so
Do you put your phone out like that?
yeah.
Okay.
I like hold it up like that.
That scares me.
Wait,
I would
do
need
you
a
really?
waterproof iPhone. That should be the ad for the iPhone
That's a weird
7.
thing to do.
Put it in a sandwich bag. Also,
Are you tired of sticking your hand outside of the shower while you jerk it?
you don't have to
Put
stick
it in.
outside.
Sandwich bag.
Water doesn't really spray up. It hits your body and then sort of sprays out and then down. So if you're just holding it here and
What a
working
prince
it,
of a man.
Just listen to
A
him.
prince of a man masturbating with his phone up in the shower.
King of Kings.
I love you, Stephanie.
Also, Adam,
Yeah.
does your imagination really not work? Like imagination and direct stimulation is not enough for you to come
Depends on the refractory period.
anymore? Well, yeah, 15 minutes might be
Drugs
a
are
little tough.
kicking in.
Do you have sex and then run to the shower to jerk off?
I don't run. That would be unsafe.
Yeah, that's dangerous because
I'm all wet.
I'm really slippery from all the lube and the whipped cream and the chili. Speaking of whipped cream and chili, now's a good time to mention that this podcast is sponsored by Blue Apron. So, it's the new year. We know you got some resolutioners out there who are gumming up the gym, doing weird exercises on cable machines. But if you're looking to refine your diet, Blue Apron's a great place to start. Not only is it healthier to cook actual food and eat it instead of, speaking from the American perspective, going to like fast food or restaurants all the time. It's also much cheaper. Those who spend, this is coming from Blue Apron, it says those who spend a lot at restaurants or at high-end grocery chains can now spend under $10 per person for a delicious meal. And that is true. It does work out to just under $10 per person based on all their meal plans. And that's much less than you'd pay at any given restaurant. Unless you order something really cheap with no drink or something like that. But come on. They also say that cooking together builds strong family bonds. Research shows that Blue Apron families cook together nearly 3 times more often. It's probably because they have the ingredients to cook. But yeah, it's actually a fun group activity. Stephanie and I will cook together sometimes, and once you get done threatening each other with sharp objects, you hit a really good stride. And because I like reading food items, I will read these now.
Quick to the shower.
And then I run to the shower. Here's a summary of this week's menu. You could have roasted pork and braised cabbage with barley and glazed apples, Thai green coconut curry with sweet potato and jasmine rice, or for you vegetarians out there, brown butter and chestnut gnocchi with Brussels sprouts and pea shoot salad. Doesn't that sound delicious? Yes, it does. So check out this week's menu and get your first 3 meals for free with free shipping by going to blueapron.com/soup. Once more, that's blueapron.com/soup for 3 meals for free with free shipping. Thank you, Blue Apron, for changing my life and the life of many people to come. I look forward to seeing what delicious foods I get shipped in 2017. All of them shrimp. All I can. It's interesting. They'll let you pick certain like dishes that you want, whether it's just pure vegetarian or like chicken, beef, lamb. Stephanie hates lamb, so we untook that right away. I do wish that they would separate out the fish because it's fish, but that's fish and shrimp, and like fish is great and
crustaceans
all,
for you?
but yeah, no, I love shellfish. Load me up. I couldn't imagine living a life where I'm allergic to that stuff. And listener, if you're allergic, just shoot yourself with an EpiPen and just try some shrimp. Man, it's great. Please don't
With an
die.
EpiPen. With an EpiPen. Not with a gun. With an EpiPen.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess we can continue looking forward here. More. I keep tapping the table. South Park: Fractured Butthole.
Oh
coming
yeah.
out 2017.
Wow.
I still haven't finished Stick of Truth.
Yeah, me neither.
Despite starting that game and really, really liking it.
Yep.
I need to get back to it.
It's kind of like it's one of those games where it's like, uh-oh, you're expanding real fast. Uh-oh, I want to do everything.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, I'm afraid I'm gonna miss stuff.
It's
That's
it's a really good RPG.
Obsidian, man. They're on it. That is a group of developers I've followed since they were called Black Isle. You know, they made Fallout 1 and 2. And they have just been some of my favorite RPG developers ever since then.
I wish they would make a New Vegas type game.
Like, aside from New Vegas?
No, I mean like
They
like
made
you know what New Vegas was, the Fallout 3?
Right.
Like I wish now that Fallout 4 is out,
I see.
they would make another chapter in the Fallout universe, but just like a standalone, doesn't have a number attached to it. It's just it could be any, whatever, like Fallout Shanghai or something like that would be pretty cool.
Oh man, I still haven't finished New Vegas. And that is something that I feel
The longer you wait on that,
What are you
that's
doing?
just,
Man, what is wrong
I
with you?
keep trying to pick my phone up and then I keep smacking it on the table.
you just leave it on the table.
I'll just leave it on the table.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm a problem solver. I'm like Hitch.
Here we go. And then in the people are soon to misunderstand what James means when he says things.
Uh-oh.
Uncharted: The Lost Legacy is coming out 2017.
Oh.
Which is
It was
actually
the last one, guys.
really fast turnaround if you think about it, because
Yeah.
Uncharted 4 came out 2016. Not that we're looking back, not that we would ever do that, but yeah. Well, I guess we're getting we're doubling up on Uncharted's now. They're pulling an Assassin's Creed on us. Which I guess the next Assassin's Creed will be 2017 as well.
Yeah.
Now that
Oh,
I'm-
announced.
That's right.
Yep.
The Fastbender
means-
Chronicles.
I've got to finish Rogue, Unity, and Syndicate.
Don't, just don't.
I really like those games though, and they've been getting better.
But you don't have to do it.
I like them. I want
know,
to
I
do
like them too, but that's why I stopped forcing myself to play Assassin's Creed.
But they got
There's a point.
better.
There's a point where I was like, ugh, I have to play another Assassin's Creed, and I was like, oh wait, you don't have to play another Assassin's Creed. I've had a good time playing all the ones that I have played, and maybe someday I'll play one again, but I don't have to play one.
I really liked Unity. Syndicate has some of the best like fight-ending animations in the biz.
Oh yeah.
Of Eevee just decimating people with a cane. It's
You gonna
great.
try it?
The whole look and aesthetic of Syndicate was cool. I never got
Yeah.
through it, unfortunately.
Yeah, nor I.
Beautiful game though.
I got to beat people up on a train.
I just wish they would do an Assassin's Creed where you play as a modern assassin, even if it's just not that it's the whole game, because
Those
I think
garbage sequences in 3. Where you're
yeah, that's what I
running
mean.
around
Those are
as
garbage.
Desmond.
Like be a full blown assassin. Like you have to go on like a John Wick style. Like you need to go on an assassination mission.
It's a good point. They haven't actually done that.
No, and that was the whole point of what they were doing with the franchise. They were building up
Yeah.
Desmond to be this like modern day assassin,
Yeah.
and then they said no, never mind,
Yeah.
and because it was going to be a trilogy, and they said no, we're going to annualize this, and it's going to keep going. So that whole story you started with the Apple of Eden and all that stuff, we're going to change it
Yeah.
a lot.
Well, that arc
We're gonna
ended in
ignore
3. They just
His
started
arc
a
did
new
end in 3.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Apple of Eden arc ended in 3.
It keeps coming
Because
up.
then it's Hologram Lady now.
It's always going to be the MacGuffin in the
Yeah.
series. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that it.
I did like
ended like
their. They basically. There's something that I remember. I don't know if TV's done it before, but like all the serial, like basically all of the CSIs and stuff, they would do that TV formula where it's episodic, but there are little hints of an overarching narrative in a given season.
That happens in almost every television show.
Of course, it's ubiquitous now. I don't know if that was always happening and I just never noticed
Yeah.
until like the late 90s. But I thought it was really cool that Assassin's Creed started doing that for video games, where there would be a contained narrative of the historical character in a given game.
Yeah.
And then the arc of Desmond would cross over all of the games.
I always
in
liked
little
that.
bits.
I thought that was
too.
neat. But I guess they just they stopped doing that.
Well,
I
no,
think they just hadn't fully fleshed. They had considered it as a vehicle to do the other game stuff, and they hadn't really thought about the investment that you may get in that side of the narrative, and they didn't really have an answer for it.
They were writing it as they went, and they, to their credit, they did conclude some of those storylines. And
Just wasn't very satisfying.
Yeah, as usual, the payoff is always not as good as the anticipation. And then they opened up new arcs with like some returning characters, and it's just like the tone is a little different, which is kind of weird considering it's supposed to be in the same universe and all that stuff. So
Yeah. Well, they just had to find a way of like, how the hell do we keep this? You're a pirate now.
yeah.
Pirate ninja.
And four was so many people's favorite, and it was
4 I really liked,
I
but
liked
it was just too big.
4 is when it all fell apart for me.
I like 4.
4 was a lot of empty nothingness. 4 was the Ubisoft. We're gonna give you a map full of shit. None of it's fun.
I didn't like that.
I honestly
Love
thought
the
the boat
boats.
stuff
The
in
boat stuff was-
3 was better than it was in 4 because they get like every time you went out there was a purpose as opposed to just guys singing and then more shit and then you're just hitting A and you're flying.
Oh, man.
Like,
It
I'm
had-
gonna see what's over here. It's a shark. It's the same
It
shark.
had a
thing.
mobile game add-on where you
yeah.
could send your boats out. And then when you log back into the game, you'd get like all their.
That was cool.
Get
I
your
enjoyed
boat
it.
things.
I really enjoyed it.
So you got the crank? Is that in this room?
The crank is in that room.
So you're gonna try it. So here's what it's. I'll read it to you
Yeah.
again. It
We're back
says,
up to where we were.
Take the valve handle from the table and immediately head out as quickly as possible after Jack Baker temporarily blocks your passage out before the molded creature can damage you.
So yeah, they just want you to smash against the door until you bust through, I guess.
Okay.
Hopefully you can do that fast enough before you get molded.
Try kicking one of the body bags to stun the enemy to buy you some extra time. Exit the basement completely and head back upstairs.
So yeah, I think the
All
guy
right.
presumes that you will be in the room with Mold Man for a while.
So they're saying after Jack Baker temporarily blocks your
Moldman.
passage. So
No, yeah,
he's
you
gonna
gotta-
try. He's gonna block it.
Now
There it
back
is.
up and smash the door again, because I think you've got some time before Mold Man gets to you.
He does. He temporarily blocks.
There was an A prompt.
Mold
Fuck,
Man!
okay, yeah.
So knock him over.
Oh, I gotcha.
Okay.
There it goes.
it. Always glitches right through every time.
Yeah, there goes that coin. So yeah, there's an A prompt on the door, because I remember shoulder
fuck is he?
ramming it.
Where did Moldman go?
You beat him.
Glitch through the roof or something?
There you go.
Oh wow, your hand's all bloody. That's cool. Yeah.
Old man
You won.
disappeared.
Moldman!
No,
Oh, there he
he
is.
is.
Back.
So kick it into the.
Aha.
Go.
There you go. Now go.
Scary.
Boom.
Got it. Okay, so it's 2 kicks
run.
to open the door. Well, cool. Maybe you can rub some herbs on that. Make it a little better. So aside from that, let's see. We got the Xbox Scorpio. It's coming out in 2017.
Oh yeah.
We still know nothing about that.
No, well, I mean a bit. I think we know enough to. Man, that damaged hand is pretty gnarly looking.
You're infected. You're
Yeah.
infected.
I think there's enough that's known that it can be talked about, and it's just going to be a hotter, sexier Xbox. Right? Oh,
Sure.
there's needles all in there? Gross. God. In the toilet?
I'm really kind of curious what the. So we are obviously not our demographic all the time.
Oh, is this the bad ending?
Well, you can go down there and kill the creature.
There's still more
Well, yeah,
to do
but
if you
the
wanna
mold
do it.
is already
What-
coursing
what-
through your veins,
Yeah.
spreading through your body.
But I'm saying most people, I assume, in the world of gaming, are console owners and not PC owners. They are not PC enthusiasts. I think that is and always will be a niche market. That doesn't make it a bad thing. I'm just saying it's not as big as some people like to believe.
So
that
that's-
everyone's out there overclocking their PCs and troubleshooting. A lot of people just prefer these simpler things in life.
Yeah, I think the accurate way to say that is the console market outweighs the enthusiast PC market. I think PC gaming is actually quite a bit more broad, but that it also includes people on their laptops playing League of Legends.
Right. Yeah. I
So-
mean, but yeah. So there's different, much like consoles and everything else. Like there's different layers. It's
Tiers,
just,
yeah.
It's kind of interesting. I'm wondering if there are people who are. I know I did read a few comments where people saw, was it the PS4 Pro could do 4K, but it was some like top-down dirt racing simulator game that looked like an arcade game from 1985. And like, see, it can do 4K.
Well, also, it was an upconvert.
Okay.
It was an upconvert, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
But
I think
but-
that one was native. Most of the other
Oh,
ones
was
are
it?
up,
Oh,
up
but
res.
it's a game that, for all intents and purposes, is like a mobile game.
Well, it's like the PS3 with 1080. Like Wipeout did 1080, but it was also future polygon ships, so it freed up a lot of overhead to actually be able to run at 1080p 60.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if there's a lot of
that'll be the
people
same
out there who
thing.
are saying, finally, my Xbox games will be good because I have a more powerful console.
I guess
I don't know.
I guess what I'm looking forward to is, so it's funny, man. It's funny how there tends to be this ebb and flow to it. In like 360 PS3 era, PC gaming was there, but boy, it was not great. All the ports were garbage if they even existed, and really you were just better off playing everything on 360 or PS3 because that was the lead platform for everything anyway. Now, when Xbox One PS4 came out, PC suddenly started being the better experience because developers were actually putting out pretty good ports, supporting more recent technology. Graphics tech was a good leap and a half ahead of where the consoles were. So I'm wondering, PS4 Pro is a bit of a half step. Scorpio sounds pretty beastly by the numbers. I would guess you can get like PC quality gaming experiences out of a Scorpio, and I'm really excited for that because I typically play on my PC, but I also like playing games in the living room, and that's why a Steam Link has been a pretty good middle of the road solution. But it can't really do 4K. I think it's 1080p, and then for like Xbox also has Play Anywhere, which is fantastic. That's the thing that everybody's been waiting for a long time, but. Like I can't stream that on Steam Link, so I have to run an HDMI cable across the room to be able to play like Forza Horizon 3 in 4K on my 4K TV. Which, yeah, I get it. That puts me in the 1%, the 1% of the 1%.
Two-board life is hard, man.
Yeah.
Never said it was
I just want to
easy.
be clear. I'm not complaining by any stretch because I know I am on the bleeding edge of all this dumb nerd shit.
Running a cable across his living room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. To play anyway.
Well, the
He puts
idea,
on his future goggles.
the irony being,
Jack in.
I have an Xbox One right there, and instead I'm running a cord from my PC to play it with just like double the frame rate.
Get those extra frames, man.
I need those frames. But for me, when Scorpio comes out, I can just drop that in my entertainment center and get something that's close enough to PC quality gaming in the Microsoft ecosystem, and then I don't have to have that stupid cord. All I have to do is pay $500 to take that cord away. So
$10 cord.
I know.
$500 console.
I guess the biggest thing, and I guess this is what I'm driving towards, is I miss, and this is total nostalgia, whatever, but I miss buying a box that I plug in and it blows me away with like technological amazement.
Well, I don't know if that's ever going to happen again.
Well, a Scorpio, it might. Scorpio sounds great.
It's going to be a console.
Yeah, but
It's going to be another console.
yeah, but okay. So Scorpio's hitting about when Red Dead 2 hits. I have to imagine that Microsoft is already talking to Rockstar because they're going to want a lead game for their platform. It's going to be Halo 5 and probably Red Dead, and that's a pretty great sales premise to push a new console with. Like you can play Halo 5 in 4K, 60 FPS. Probably no wait, it'll probably be more like 1440p, 60 FPS. Which I think Halo's going to look great at a high resolution. I mean, you've been playing it on PC.
Yeah.
Halo upres is really well because all the dudes are really boxy already. And I think Red Dead, since it's not coming to PC, I think that Scorpio is probably going to be what it looks and runs best on. So I think that's a really cool thing I'm looking forward to.
Maybe we'll see. I've seen the screenshot comparisons where people go, "Here's Final Fantasy with HDR. Here's it without HDR." On PlayStation Pro, and
HDR doesn't. You can't look at screenshots of HDR.
Yeah, that's sort of the thing where people post and go, "Can't you see the difference?" I go, "No,
you're
can't."
looking at it on a non-HDR display.
Well, it'll be faster, but I mean, like, it's not going to be any better than the PC you have at home, Lawrence.
But the game's not going to be on that. So Red Dead Redemption 2 is not coming out on PC.
Right.
Well, I mean, sure, yes, but it will.
Not for
but
a while.
Yeah, I mean, like, I see what you're saying. Not right away. Two-board life.
Yeah.
Is,
Yeah.
You know, again.
I'm always excited for companies to support their hardware and update it and do
course.
stuff that
Yeah.
like, okay, cool. Consoles are still existing, and I think Scorpio is probably a 3 to 4 year response of the mess that the Xbox has been.
That's Phil Spencer working hard, man.
Yeah. So,
Phil Spencer walked into a hobbled ass the Xbox One was born out of all the wrong decisions. He brought out the One S, which is probably what the One should have been when it launched.
Yep.
And now Scorpio is probably the console that he may have pushed for if he were in charge.
he was
5
given
years
like a
ago.
half aborted fetus, and he
Yeah.
is now making like an NFL football player out of it. Like second stringer, but it's still, you know,
It's a very appropriate analogy for the Xbox.
Yeah, given how football heavy the
the launch was.
and every time.
Man, yeah. The changes the Xbox has gone through have been a
the
story for the ages.
The fact that we were able to travel somewhere, like, just weeks ago,
Oh yeah.
and bring our I put it in my backpack. My Xbox One S and the 2 wires required.
Yeah, that's cool.
I put it in my backpack, which
Man.
is pretty amazing.
Never thought I'd see a day where an Xbox doesn't need a giant fucking
Power
battery
brick.
Power
Man,
brick.
It's so
attached to it.
cool. I love it.
Finally.
Yeah, I know.
I guess
The
also
thing Sony did many years ago. Twice.
I don't know if this counts as two-blurred life or not.
It does.
I'm sure it does.
3 times.
I'm actually in in our little ecosystem, or at least in mine, in the U.S. at least, the Xbox 360 was kind of the lead platform for everything gaming for a while.
Yeah.
And as a result, everything associated with that ecosystem was important. What I'm saying is, I want achievements to matter again.
They never mattered.
They always matter.
Nope.
They made a whole fucking channel at Rooster Teeth about it. Yeah. So
That doesn't,
Game Attack?
That doesn't mean they mattered.
I want to climb back on top of that pile.
You're never going to. Ray is better than you. Sorry, man.
He is.
It's true. He has more points.
He's got so many more points.
No, you know what that
What
means.
about,
He's a better person.
What about Strip Club DJ? Does he still have a lot of points? Or did he not? Is that not a thing anymore? You remember that guy? That was the first guy to get like 100,000
Oh,
gamer score points. Was like Strip Club DJ.
Was it Lawrence?
is that his tag or is that what he does?
I think both.
That thing.
It wasn't me, sadly.
Around,
I don't know if that bag is a good bet. Oh, he falls out of the roof. I thought he was just in that room.
Then,
Shove it.
Huh.
Nice.
Go.
You got to do it twice though.
Yeah, you do.
One more time.
Just lap the room. Wait, where'd he go?
Oh, you missed. You missed.
It didn't do anything.
Go, charge.
It didn't fucking come on, you piece of shit.
Ouch.
You got it. You got it.
So fucking stupid.
You got it. You got it.
It's Resident Evil, man. You don't remember this? This is great. This is for all the achievements.
You just do this, they fall to their knees, and you suplex them. That's the perfect Resident Evil.
So anyway, as it stands now, I can play Forza Horizon 3 on my PC or my 360. I get achievement points either way. Microsoft's doing everything right, you guys. Dead Rising 4, I can play it on my PC.
You know what? You're right. You're the rule, not the exception.
Thank you. Whatever. We'll all go get our Scorpios. They're all gonna lock together and make the ultimate microbot.
The Ultimate Voltron?
Yeah, we're gonna
of
play
Xbox?
all the
You know
best
what
video
I'm
games.
probably gonna do when the Scorpio comes out? Probably still playing Overwatch on my PC.
Yeah.
That's what I always do.
Yeah.
Every time a new console comes out, I go, neat. And then I go back to Team Fortress 2, Battlefield.
That isn't-
Did you see
that
the
isn't
Valentine's
to
Day
say-
skins they put out?
That
Oh my
isn't
God.
to say that you don't still have to upgrade your PC.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, no, you got it.
mine has changed pretty dramatically.
Speaking of which, I need to do that pretty soon.
When I got a 1440p monitor, my FPS took a small hit, and so I impulse bought. I impulse bought a 1080p or a 1080 Ti. No, those aren't out yet. GeForce 1080.
He's like a time traveler who accidentally revealed things.
Oh, no. That was that one's not out. That's
Not that one. Not that one.
I don't have that at home.
Because that's
I don't have
not
that at home.
out yet now.
It's crazy things they said, like President Michael J. Fox. Oops, that's not thing.
Believe me,
Shitty time traveler.
I understand fully that I think a lot of people that have the luxury of having, like you guys were saying before,
Thousands of dollars.
some amount
at
of
your
disposable
disposal.
income.
literally hundreds of dollars.
Hundreds of dollars that I can spend at any time.
It's humblingly depressing to realize that I merely have to wait for people to make toys for me to buy and play with. That's the biggest thing in my life right
This
now.
burden.
I love
These hands.
I love when the podcast turns into this. This is my favorite.
This really relatable part
I
of the
was gonna say,
podcast. Isn't it great how we just
It's like when
swimming in money?
it's like when Bernie talks about crashing his drone.
I don't have.
Everyone's like, "Man, I know how that
Like,
feels."
I
This
mean,
is
we
still
have to take
consumer
it.
grade like this is still consumer grade shit. I'm not talking about $20,000 Teslas that I wreck for fun. This
well, I
is
mean, he doesn't do that.
$20,000 Tesla.
He doesn't do
It's
that.
called overstatement. I wonder if you can get him while he's on the ground. Probably not.
And
Bang.
Relatable Lawrence.
no, all right, one more time.
When I was in college, I had no money, and I still
Bang.
made it work.
Nope.
It didn't do anything.
Claw!
Fucking didn't do anything.
You have to do like
Can
a
you run
lap.
it over there and then do the,
God, he's so fucked up. Yeah, if you just have to lap him around the room, I think.
I think you have to just do a lap.
So Lawrence needs like a Goop style blog, which for those who don't know,
He does. He has it. It's called Funhaus.
Well, it's Gwyneth Paltrow's blog where
But all I do is buy video game shit.
if you guys
I don't
having
spend
a rough
money on
time,
anything else. I don't live lavishly.
spend 10 days in Japan.
I like to do what I call a massage vacation.
Have you guys noticed how your butler is always mean to you? Well, make
Fire
sure
him
you
and get another one.
Yeah, exactly.
I know, wake up one morning,
It's
make a
because
breakfast
he's
or fire
poor,
him.
yeah.
Who cares?
I
Doesn't
did
matter.
go to Japan. I got some credit card debt. I got to burn off. I got to live lean for the next couple months.
I was gonna say, but
Luckily,
you're
all
talking
the
about
games
buying
are
a
out.
console the day it comes out.
It's not out yet.
If you're feeling sad, go to Tiffany's. Buy a $10,000 necklace.
I'll put you in a good place.
I got a year to save up $500. I got to buy a Switch though,
He's still talking about things
know.
he's got to buy.
and all the games. Oh boy.
If I hear Lawrence bitch about how he doesn't have any money one more time,
I never bitch about that though.
Not anymore. Last year you used to.
Oh well, that was because I had a girlfriend.
She's still alive.
What is she now?
I want to
Still alive.
It's funny because my parents always used to lament that I was into games because they perceived it as really expensive.
Oh yeah.
But gaming is actually way cheap. If you buy the right kind of game, you can cocoon up with that for several months and just eat like shit. Save all kinds of money.
Movies are cheaper.
Oof, no way.
Yes, they are.
No fucking way.
Absolutely are.
They cost.
You buy a movie. Think of it this way: you buy a movie a week. It's like $13.
And you get 2 hours of entertainment, and that's it.
Yes,
Then you can
exactly.
sit and think about it.
No. No.
or you go
absolutely
play
not.
with your friends.
You can buy, but you can buy.
He's presuming a life of solitude.
That's what I mean. Like,
I know.
dude, are there not other people you enjoy things with?
It's funny too how
That costs more money.
different.
No, it doesn't. I walked around in my fucking high school days. I walked around in my town and went to Carl's Jr. and sat at the Carl's Jr. for 7 hours. We ate there twice.
And I was
for
playing
$10.
Mega Man X for the 5th time, and it was great.
By yourself.
Yes.
Just hearing Lawrence talk, I can just tell how different our childhoods were growing up. You said, yeah, my parents would lament how I was into this hobby and they had to pay for it. I would go, Mom, the new Mario's is just
No.
too fucking bad.
No, that's exactly what happened. I got it.
There's got to be a way to do
You
it.
got Claude.
Here's what I would do.
It was on Christmas, and that was it.
If I was a parent, which I
didn't get
never
that.
will be, I would get my children a laptop. And I go, here you go, here's a laptop. You can play games on Steam, whatever you want to do.
Porn
I get them
immediately.
a laptop with really shitty, out-of-date specs, though. So that way they can't buy any good, expensive game on Steam.
Well, but they could still buy it. They just wouldn't be able to play
They
it.
play all the shitty indie games that
99
are
cent
for
games,
free.
but that adds up because they have such a short attention span. They'd only play it for like 2 seconds.
Yeah. Just like Spool.
Just like Spool.
Oh, if only I could have a son like Spool.
Lawrence needs 12 hours of a game per day to occupy all of his... like he didn't go to school
Yeah.
or do homework or watch
Hey,
TV.
Mom, Dad, I'm really sorry, but I'm into this. You need to pay for it. I remember I needed money.
No, I got a job as soon as I possibly could.
So did I. Yeah, of course.
When I was
Working
in,
when I was 14 illegally.
when I was high
was
school,
I.
I got fat, and my mom said, "You're playing football." I said, "Okay," and I did football, and then it came around to where fall came around after the whole summer training. I said, "Okay, now's the time where you pay $100 and you get your pads and your jersey and all that stuff." And my mom said, "How much? No, absolutely not."
Yeah.
And I beg to get money to pay for this stuff for this thing that she told me to do.
Yeah.
No, it's like, and
My parents said, you're joining band. And then they're like, oh, by the way, you have to buy this trumpet. And they're like, you're not joining band.
fucking brass instruments are the most expensive things on the planet.
and then the reeds that go in there.
Yeah.
I never changed that. I treat reeds like contact lenses.
I joined
Keep that reed going for two years.
I was in math and science team. And
We'll brag about it.
well, there's nothing braggable about it. The others, like there was a
chess club.
there was a whole calculator portion of competition where they gave you a calculator to solve problems, and it was all like trig and geometry and shit. Except the calculator cost like $80, so they wouldn't buy me that either. So I just had to like borrow a calculator from somebody every time we went to competition.
Come on.
Hold on, guys. I'm doing
If we're talking unrelatable stuff, here's my scenario. I was buying stuff, and remember there's a portion in like math. You got to high school, and they're like, you need a graphing calculator.
Oh, yeah.
You need it. You need a graphing calculator because regular calculators don't do it enough, and people don't have laptops yet. So this is where we're at. My not intentionally, but son of a bitch brother, who had gone through this already, was
your
like,
mother.
get the TI-86. He's telling my mom, get the TI-86, not the TI-84.
Okay.
Get the TI-86. It's a better calculator. Better. You can do more stuff with it. And like emulators, so you can play Mario on it and everything, like play Game Boy games on it. Get the TI-86. And I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And so my mom got the TI-86. Everything was different. Didn't match any of the textbooks. That class was basically a foreign language class translating the calculator, and then a math class on top of it. Fucking sucked.
Yeah.
That was like college where
They
I
had
would,
privilege.
Well,
It's too privileged.
I tried to save money for the 2 years I went to college, where
You didn't buy any books?
well I bought them used.
There you go.
And they were the last year's editions. That's how much of a fucking scam college is.
It really is.
Also, chemtrails kids.
They just change all the pages. Fuckers.
I have an idea. Hit that. Pull the axe out, run to the other
I don't
room.
have the.
You already caught.
You
Are
already
you
got hit.
fucking shitting me?
already-
Fuck you!
already got
I don't
hit.
think you got him with the bag.
I thought you did, but you guess you didn't.
Yeah.
I don't have the axe. I'm not getting the axe.
Oh,
He doesn't
Can you
need
get it?
Anyway, so just be rich in life and in your bank account, like Lawrence, and life will be good.
Buy all the consoles all the time.
Like the minute it's announced, pre-order it.
Make sure
twice.
you get it.
Get 2 for
And then-
both your TVs.
And then bitch about how you have to run a cord across to play your VR helmet in your living room.
he's future man.
I know. This is stupid.
He's gonna complain that the robot that plugs in the cord and runs it for him is so slow. He's like, I have to change the battery every 6 months. 6 months.
It's just in a sensory deprivation thing floating in his living room.
This is stupid.
It's like a water pod that I'm just floating on.
I hate this. I'm
There's an
getting fat.
articulating arm jacking me off at
Yeah.
all times.
I thought the future was supposed to be good.
Robot, I'm not on my refractory period yet. Just cool it.
He's yelling at the robot and jerks him off.
calls it
I was talking to Gus at the holiday party, and I forgot how we got on the subject of porn. He goes, sometimes it's not even semen. It's just
Cowper's fluid.
yeah, CalPERS.
We discovered this.
Yeah. It's like sometimes it's just the same stuff they put on top of cinnamon rolls. I was like, that's fascinating. He's like, well, about time for me to go.
Gotta go. Yeah, no.
And then I think he mentioned a restaurant I need to go to, and I think we're in Sydney. It's called like Monsoon Poon. And he's like, best Thai food I've ever had.
Okay.
I'm like, all right, I trust you, Gus.
Oh,
This is
God.
the last chance we're gonna get to
he
try
was
and
the
get
delight.
into this fucking
Yeah, this is it.
get the good ending here. And
So
this
is
goddamn
Scorpio the last great
on
thing
time.
we will get
What do you mean?
at the end of 2017?
I mean, yeah, unless there's any other
No,
surprises.
we'll get a surprise.
Maybe a new VR headset, maybe.
You didn't talk about Rhombus of Ruin.
Rhombus Ruin.
Psychonauts is back.
Psychonauts is back.
That's not coming out next year.
It is.
James is
No,
gonna
it's
be
the Star
slower.
Citizen of
No,
Psychonauts.
Rhombus of Ruin is coming out. Psychonauts 2 isn't going to come out for 100 years. Yeah.
I just want a VR helmet that's not a little smudgy.
All right, if you're an audio listener, James is now entering
I'm in the room.
the last run.
I have
for
the
Resident
valve
Evil 7.
handle.
Here we
Try
go.
and not get touched by
Push
the
the
Back
ball.
up
door.
and kick it right away. Oh, never mind.
No,
Just
you
wait.
can't. 'Cause he's not there yet. He drops in.
You don't want to
You
waste
totally had time. You could have done it.
Problem is the guy's there.
Hold on. No, do it again.
Wait,
Oh,
no, he's not
no.
Ah,
Oh, try it again.
Didn't do
Try it again.
anything.
One more time. One more time.
it's not doing
Try it
anything.
again. One more time.
It's not, it doesn't do anything.
Oh.
Wow. Well, that's yeah.
I'm not even going to resist.
He's
Yeah.
just chewing.
Take me. Take me, you piece of shit.
It's like a dog.
He's going
man.
going nuts on you.
Cool monster design.
Oh.
Oh, he's up in the neck now.
Cool.
There it is.
That was really cool.
Yeah, that was cool. Well, James, you tried.
Free me.
But you were dead.
That's fucking bullshit.
Try it, James.
I agree.
Well,
Not skill. It's not a puzzle. That's not a puzzle.
remember for 2017, we're always looking forward. So thanks for listening to this episode of Dude Soup. We'll see you. We'll be back on topical discussion next week. Until then, just keep looking
Lots of
forward.
relatable things.
That
Like
wasn't a puzzle.
the 3 cars I own. Where do I put them? My garage could only fit 4.
I don't own a
crashed my
single
4
car.
drones.
That's another reason I can afford dumb bullshit because I don't pay car insurance.
My drone started fighting.
When I summon
had
my
so many.
Tesla, it takes 5 minutes to get to where I am.
He's the most unrelatable person. I don't have a car insurance, but I bought 7 consoles and 3 VR helmets.
That's me making a decision about what matters to me.
Just live next to the office
No, it
and
is.
bike
You
it.
crashed it.
I crashed it, but I also didn't want to buy a new one. So I take the bus everywhere. Take the bus and I ride my bike. And I also fell off my bike like 3 times. I have the scars to prove it, but I have a million
He's the
consoles.
everyman.
I'm the ultimate gamer. I always look forward, even if you're in a car.
All right.
See you guys.
What do you mean even if you're in a car?
Especially if you're in a car.
If you're in a car. Oh shit. Well, the Danny O'Dwyer situation I thought was
Yeah.
really interesting because we've said countless times when people ask, "Hey, why don't you guys do more like serious games coverage?" And we said because no one's gonna watch it.
Yeah. It's
And I still stand by that because his videos
absolutely true.
they do okay. They're like in the 100,000 range, but that wouldn't be enough to support him if he wasn't getting $20,000 a month